Hello everybody. Well, I'm going to do an attempt to rescue this mystery board. I mean mystery because aside of the Intel chipset, yeah, it is dirty, I cannot find really the model or marking of the board. Given the IO shield, I suspect that this is from a compact machine or possibly something like that. Even more with the accent or another proper marking. But before I can even try to test it, I have to deal with this loose cap. Put a piece of tape there to keep it in place. That looks fine, but you can focus. Where are you? Oh, no. Right, no. Looks fine, but the solder is completely broke. Where are you? Ah, there you go. Come on, focus. As you can see. So I'm going to resolve that and see what happens. Well, let's see what happens. Put a Celeron 366 to test, and even if something is wrong, well, nothing true value is lost. Sadly, don't have a post analyzer card. Wish to have one of those cards someday, but currently buying one of those in Argentina is not exactly easy, and well, never had enough money to those extra things. So put a fresh battery. The capacitor is in place. Ideally, if the board works, I should change it later on. And no memory. I am trying to see if at least we can got a few beeps. And the PS2 keyboard, that could give us an indication of the system getting some life. So let's see if we get magic smoke or what. Turn on the machine. Oh, at least it's putting. Oh, didn't connect the CPU cooler. Give me a sec. Or I connected to the wrong PCU. Well, not hearing any beeps. But at least there is not magic smoke coming out. Let's try to see if we have something when we restart the PCU. Nothing in the keyboard. So yeah, its power is passing through, but nothing else. And let's see if I turn off the system. If there was any heat. Yeah, the CPU is warm. So something was passing through. So okay, let's try to put a memory, a video card, and see what happens. A memory, an onboard graphic, and see what happens. Okay, memory in place. Not connected. Oh, I was able to see what I hoping in the keyboard. Let's see what happens. We have something. Oh, we have live. Look at that. Of course, the settings are wrong. Ooh, I All BIOS. Let's put quickly, we are in September 2. See, I don't know the current time exactly, but more or less. And I'm going to put we're going to connect a disk drive later. Advance. Lock. Yeah, I think we have a jumpers for that. Yeah, we leave like that. Advanced chipset, what do we have? Yeah. Ooh, USB keyboard, yeah, we hold that. The state. Okay, I prefer to be power off. Thank you very much. Plug and play, the usual stuff. But audio, yeah, for the moment. Out of the hard disks, we don't have temperature option, so yeah, let's put. And once it boots again, I'm going to turn it off, install a bit better the CPU cooler, and put a floppy disk to see what happens. Yeah, you are not going to find the flop, sorry. So we'll be back in a second, yeah, there you go. And well, to finish, been running for quite a bit. This LCD monitor I'm using now is quite nice to avoid reflection at the whole CRT. By the way, if you were watching my previous videos, this is the Acer I was testing just to use in the test bench. So yeah, the board is still running, and maybe I am just confused and it is actually an Intel board. And given it have a USB port, should be one of the latest iteration of the Intel 810 chipset. It's a 810E, so it should be the latest or almost the latest version. So yeah, the interesting fact about this board that should support a pretty higher up Pentium 3, so I will be testing that later. Well, after some testing, this board keeps working fine, and after some digging I was able to find the model. I'm going to paste the link in the video description. Seems to be a BCM Advanced Research. I don't remember to have that that brand before. And a BCM DR742E, or a similar model called IN810P. Oh, I go booting to a floppy, Windows 95, do reboot again. We were able to pause it in the right moment. There you go, yes, there we can see the DR742E model. So yeah, I'm going to also include a link for that in the video description. Seems to be a brand Steel X6, but is dedicated to industrial motherboards and industrial applications. So yeah, interesting. Sadly not a board with the almost expansion capabilities because the lack of AGP slot, but you can install 512 megabytes of RAM and supports Coppermine Pentium 3 processors, so you can squeeze some juice for this board. I have a couple of processors that could be compatible with this, outside the Celeron 366. So yeah, happy for another rescue. I will try to do an update once I mount this board in a case. Even I think I have a slight crappy case that I can use to mount the system and see what we can do about the benchmarking games and so on. So thank you for accompanying me in this quick adventure and see you in the next one.